Alright, so what can we do this video? And I guess we can do this pelvis thing, waist, whatever you want to call it. Um, yeah. So if we take a look at it, it's I guess it's cylindrical. That's my assumption, that it's cylindrical. Again, we can just put it down to 16, and we need to rotate it to the side. There we go. Make it bigger, like something like that. And again, it kind of comes down. We can multi-cut, so control middle mouse click. So we've added an edge loop right in the center, and again, we can delete half because we're only working on this half here. So what we can do is grab these vertices, bring them here, and then scale them down, rotate them so they're at an angle. So I guess it's going to be like that, really. And mesh tools, multi-cut there. I want to select these vertices here, and I only want to scale them up from the bottom. So V, middle mouse, snap. So do that, you see. So it aligns with the drawing, and that's not perfectly. Let's have a look. D, again, middle mouse, V, snap here. And I'm just going to rotate the pivot so it's aligned with the direction of the object, and then just scale it in. And so there we go. And that looks fine. We need to position it. Let's have a look here in the center. This is the center here. Boom. And now we have a problem. We always have problems modeling. You see, this is much bigger than this when it should be the other way around. The only thing I can think of is I'm going to center this pivot and just go like that. So it's not rounded, it's kind of squashed, as you can see, and so that now fits, and I think that's more like it, and that's how it's supposed to be. Right, okay, so that's that blocked, and there's this kind of a pouch thing here which is kind of weird. I don't know what that's doing there, to be honest. I'm just going to mirror this for now, just so I can make more sense of it. No, I want it to be x minus world. Hit 3, that should be fine. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Let's just bring this in a bit more. No, I want to actually bring this out. You see, because bring it in, you're going to see the edge. You don't want to see the edge, so I'm going to just bring this out a bit more, and then mesh, mirror, world x minus mirror. Boom. There we go. Alright, so I've got that sorted out, and it's this kind of pouch thingy here that we need to do, and so we can actually borrow from here. So what I'm going to do is go to Mesh Tools, Multi-Cut. However, I'm going to switch on Edge Flow because the surface here is curved, and so with Edge Flow it respects the curvature. You see, it continues. If you don't have Edge Flow, so Shift Control right mouse button click, switch Edge Flow off, what it is, it will flatten the surface, as you can see. So when you hit 3, it just looks like the surface has been flattened. There you go. And so what you want is the edge flow. There you go. So now what I'm going to do is Control D to duplicate it. You see, I've made a copy, and Control H, so I'm going to hide it. So from this piece here, I'm going to make this little pouch piece. And so what we can do is let's have a look. I'm going to select this. I don't like the idea that it's indented in there, so what I'm going to do is do an edit edge flow. Boom, there we go. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I don't need these edge faces. Oops, got. I don't need them. Don't want them. And then just go to mesh and say smooth, and maybe do divisions 2. There you go. And is that too much? Maybe be too much. Maybe 1. 1 is enough. Yeah, I think 1 is enough. So what we can do now is just create the this pouch piece. There you go. And what I'm going to do is grab all the faces, go to mesh, I believe, and it's edit mesh, edit transform, and then shift control H, bring back the main piece so I know how far I can push this out. So it's just going to stick out a little bit. I think that'll do. You don't want it too much. I don't think it's too much. Just a bit more. There we go. So in a bit more, and then what we can do is extrude, and then just push it in. Delete the interior faces. You see, I deleted it. Now it's blacks inside out, so mesh display, reverse. There we go. And there you go. We've blocked out the waist and this little. I don't know what this is. But anyway, it's done. So Control S, save your scene. See you next video.